Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both defenses will have to be on the watch for a pair of tight ends looking to find seams in the secondary. It's the Lions going up against the Bengals. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
Bengals, Lions, coming up on EA Sports, getting set now for a Week 11 matchup. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, just talking to the coaches, talking to both of them, how fired up they were. So if the coaches are that fired up, can you imagine how the players are going to be? Their emotions are going to be at sky-high level. That means we are going to have a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
The Lions are ready to run back this kick. And Graham Gano has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Let's go.
He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the reception. That brings the play to an end.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down. Keep those chains moving. Give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The give, trying to plow ahead, and the tackle is made at the 41.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
The Lions snap it at the 41. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Get ready. 188. 188.
First down and 10. Shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
First down here after the completion. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Get ready. Press 38. Press 38.
Snap it out of the gun. Finds his mark. The Lions now move the chains.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Let's go.
First down at the 27. Handoff. And Brooks is in on the tackle.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
That's second down coming up.
Come on, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Will go ground, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Three. Let's go. 188. Three. Let's go. Fred 38. Fred 38.
From the gun. Looking across the middle. The catch is made. Brooks is there to make the tackle.
The Lions offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
38. Fred 38.
First and goal. Bill runs it in for the touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Lions lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Lions were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Lions set to kick it. He takes a knee. Dalton will now bring the offense onto the field. Dalton's going to be at quarterback today, and he's put together quite a season in the top 10 in the league when it comes to passing yards. It's first down as they head to the line. Hills handed the football. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Here's the Bengals offense. This season they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. It's now second down. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Hill's taking the handoff, running right through the trenches. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
The Bengals offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Bengals have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over. Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The Bengals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The Bengals snap it at the 41. Vernon Davis hauls it in. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Dalton into coverage that time and incomplete. And with that, let's look at the Lions defense. This is a group that's in the top 5 when it comes to getting to the quarterback. This is a group that knows how to change the game by its defensive pressure. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Throws the pass. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Davis is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
3rd and 10. The defense gets a sack. Dalton still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. All set to punt here. And a touchback. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Well, let's go.
They're setting up screen. And that's a gain of maybe 5. And now let's take a look at the Lions offense. This is one of the better units in the league and ranks currently 4th in points scored per game. Offense lines up here.
Well, let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
The Lions will take the snap from the 25. Breaks the tackle. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That's a bread and butter play by all offenses in the NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
First down here after the run. The defense comes out in the nickel. Just a quick drop back. He's looking to the right here on this throw. They bring him to the turf.
When you get aggressive safeties who like to get up there and try to stop the run, the post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Gets the handle here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Lions offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here.
Get ready. Brad 38. Brad 38.
They'll run with it again. And Brooks is there to take him down. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bengals defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Cooks in the slot. They better hurry to get the snap. Over to Ebron. Tackles made.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll run it. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Blackman's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. First down coming up. Hill's going to take the handoff now. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Second down following the run. Hill's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 3-step drop. And picked up about 4. On the way, third down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Hill's got it on the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Wide receivers are bunched up. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Detroit, and we'll return in a moment for the start of the second quarter.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Verizon. Never be without football.
First down here after the run. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. They come out in the dime package. Hill's going to secure the handoff. Tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
The Bengals offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Split backfield here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 45. They call his name again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Number 32 on the line.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Now 1st and 10. Another running play. And that gains 1.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball. He's brought down. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
A lucky break to make the recovery, but still, it's 3rd down. Landry is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Out of the shotgun formation. Launching it deep. Nice catch. Good piece of tackling. Landry's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still 1st down.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The Bengals take it from the 23. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down here after that run play. What a drive this has been. Running room, and he's going to slide feet first.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Marching down the field and taking their time. Incomplete. Should be what we call a gimme. Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, it was a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Muscles through the defender. The Lions offense now marches onto the field. Double tight end formation.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
1st and 10. They'll go ground. Brought down at the 20.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Get ready. 188. 188.
At it for a moment, but the Ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Cooks has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
From the shotgun. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
He's got a chance for a return. That picks up 7. First down, offense readying for the snap. Split backfield here. Hills hand at the football, searching for space to the right. He's taken down at the 35. The Bengals trail right now, but you can't blame the running game. Hill's been really effective in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, the game is tied, and I'll tell you why it's tied. You said it right. The running game is absolutely kicking it out there, and they're taking names, if you know what I'm saying. And this running back, one of the best in the NFL.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 35 to Davis. Taken down a yard short of the first. Davis, the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd down coming up. Offense lines up here. Drop back, shotgun formation. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
Usually in a situation like this, 3rd and short, the advantage goes to the offense because they can run or throw it. Well, they throw it, it doesn't work. Give a lot of credit to the defense.
It'll be a touchback. The Lions ready to take over the football. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Let's go.
First
by the offense and picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some.
2nd and 4 after the running play. The Lions are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
38.
Screen reception. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Offense lines up here. To the ground, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the 1st down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Nickel formation for the defense here. Right back to him once more. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible in it. Both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
2nd down, 4 to go. Play fake. Throws to the right. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and gotta move the chains.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs. If you don't bump the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Just run the football straight. And pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the play fake. Launches it down the field. Touchdown, Lions.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Lions with an extra point try on the way. And the point after is good. The Lions were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals getting set now for their next series. The Bengals lined up. Everybody split out wide. Landry's a receiver in the slot. First down at the 22. Running room. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. The tackle is made.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit, but they take the football away from the offense, and they recover the fumble.
First down here. The defense comes out in the nickel. The Lions take it from the 43. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on those breaks?
And here we have second down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Handoff made up the middle. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Cooks lined up in the slot. He'll throw it over the middle. The Lions get a first down. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
The Lions from the 22. Set up screen. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 13. And that pass is swatted away, incomplete.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take it. Chance.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. The defense comes out in the dime. He'll take the snap from the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
This will be a 42-yard field goal try. The field goal try, yes, sir.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Ryan set to kick it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down on the way. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. That tackle tackle was made at the 27-yard line. They are running the football, and that's thanks to their quarterback, not the running back.
Yeah, you got to be careful, though, if you're a running quarterback. You got to live to fight another day. Run it, get your yards, and make sure you get on the ground before they can give you that big hit.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Looking for a lane on the return. Brooks is there that time for the tackle.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Lions from the 32, looking to the right side and throwing. Ebrons met after a gain of 13. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. You know, you hear the phrase all the time, always tall enough to see and throw over the top of the defensive lineman. It wouldn't have mattered if this quarterback was 7'6". That football was going to be knocked down. How about that job of the defensive lineman reading the quarterback, jumping up, and knocking that football down?
Second down. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll go shotgun here. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Ebrons playing out of position in the backfield here.
95.
Looking across the middle, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Tough starting field position here. Two tight ends on the field here. Hill's taking the handoff and a gain of 4. Second down here. That does it here for the first half. Bengals trail in this one.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Lions have done a good job today stepping up, and they lead after 2. The Bengals came into today's game coming off an impressive win. They'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Down to the middle of the first. They'll go with the run here. And he kept off the 9-play drive with a TD. That puts them up by a touchdown. Lions take it at the 39. Coverage breaks down here, and he'll end up picking up 38 yards on the play. Sticking with the same drive, he'll head up the middle on the run, and he'll go in for a score. That puts them on top by 14. Down to late in the first half. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. Lions go up by 18. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now for the start of the second half.
He'll take it from the 1. tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's tackled right at the 31. The Bengals have had trouble protecting their quarterback today. Dalton's been under a lot of heat today, Phil.
Well, saying they are struggling with pass protection is an understatement. The offensive line, they're just having an awful day.
Offense lines up here. Hill's going to take the handoff now.
Well, if you want to run the football outside, you better block the outside linebacker. They did not do it on the offensive side. What a play by that outside linebacker, getting there, showing the strength he has and stopping that run.
Now 3rd and short, following the run. Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. That'll stop the play right there.
Number 14 completes the pass.
Dalton's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
First down here after the completion. Back to the air here on first down. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd and 1. Hill's got it on the handoff, and he's brought to the ground.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Carey split out wide on the left. First down and 10. Throws the pass. That's Dalton finding A.J. Green.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Nickel formation here for the defense. He's brought to a halt.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Blackman's lined up now as a slot receiver. Dalton from the shotgun. Throwing now to his left, and the pass incomplete. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. 3rd down and 8. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. Whoop, was that a false start?
Oh, yeah, that was easy to see. Even with your bad eyes, as you get older, you can see that he moved before he snapped the ball.
Offense.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Wonderful kick that time by the kicker. He showed that leg strength, driving that football, getting that long field goal. I love it when they say about quarterbacks, it's not about arm strength. Bull. And the same thing can be said about kickers. I want a guy that can make them and kick them far.
Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The give, middle, that's a gain of 6. Second and 4 following the run. Nickel formation for the defense here. Handoff up the middle. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The Lions come to the line with a bunch set. First and 10. Setting up screen. Has his man. Gains 13.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Midway into the third. Orland's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
After running it, it's second down. The Lions come to the line with an empty backfield. Trying to beat the play clock. Takes it from the gun. Catch made. Gains 19. They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
It's a two tight end formation.
Let's go. 38. 38.
The Lions will take the snap from the 30. Will go ground, and that'll gain just a few yards.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
This will be second down. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Takes it again. Outside to the left. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Third down. They bring in the extra tight end. They want to keep feeding him the football, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. Offense lines up here. First down at the 19. Secures it with two hands.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
Second and 3. They'll run it here. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Third down now. This has been a long drive so far.
Let's go. Blue on the ground. Blue on the ground.
Third down and 1. Again, they'll lean on it. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
A short field goal try on the way. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
And the kicker's ready to go. Blackman's running this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. They face first down. Andy Dalton will be under center. Gets the handle here for about 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 6. Hill's going to secure the handoff, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort. And that time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
This is third down. Hill takes his spot in the backfield. From the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The Bengals will have to punt the football. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here in downtown Detroit, and we'll return in a moment for the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. They're set to punt it away now. He's going to try and return this punt. He's stacked up at that point. They come to the line, and it's first down. Will run it. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Looking ahead, the Lions will be playing at home next week, while the Bengals will also be playing at home next week. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Lions snap it at the 41. He's tackled beyond the marker markers. It's a first down. The Bengals pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue, and when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes.
First down here after the run. Double tight end formation. The play clock's running down. They'll run it with him again. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. The Bengals have focused on controlling the ground game all year, but today they've lost the battle, and that's a reason why they trail in this one, Phil.
You know, sometimes stopping the run is just about a couple things. One, it's about toughness, just wanting to do it, and you need great willpower. They are not showing that so far today.
Coming up, second down. They need to get the play off. Keeps it here. He'll throw it over the middle. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The Lions snap it at the 41. Pulls it in. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. The Bengals trail right now. They just have not been able to rush the quarterback, which is very rare for this defense.
Well, they got to find a way to get to the quarterback, and I don't know, what do? Do you bring in different players? Do you use some different subs? Hey, I think they should start blitzing, find a way to hit that QB.
Now first and 10. They'll go ground. Gains about 3.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 7. He'll fire it out to the left, and it's knocked down, incomplete.
Take no chances when the football is thrown in the end zone. Don't go for an interception sometimes. You can kick the ball up in the air. Hey, don't do that. Knock it down.
Third down on the way. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. From the gun. Out to the left. To Ebron. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Goal line defense on the field. Here's the handoff. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us. And they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on first and goal for the touchdown.
The Lions now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bengals have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 34-6. Blackman's going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Dalton, handoff. Nice tackle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd down and 7. Dalton still has it. Catch made along the sideline.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Empty backfield look for Dalton here. Out of the gun. Has his man. And that's a gain of 10.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Dalton will take it from the gun. Vernon Davis hauls it in. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Andy Dalton will be under center. 2nd down and 1. The pass fails to find the mark. It'll be 3rd down. Landry's in the slot. From the gun, Dalton throws to the right. And that's Trufant, who almost had the interception.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Better be careful here. Terrible starting field position here for the offense. 2 tight ends on the field here. First and 10 to the ground. That's a gain of 8.
Another running attempt by the offense, and there's a reason why this running back is in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this season. They love to pound the football.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play.
Let's go.
Play clock's running down. Still got it after the play action. Got the completion. He's tackled right at the 36.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
They better hurry to get the snap. Here's the handoff. In on the stop.
Definitely not surprised to see this running back get another long run. My gosh, he's been doing it all year long. So far this year, he's in the top 10 in rushing yards, and looks like he's going to stay there.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Lions will take the snap from the 45. Looking across the middle, always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Handoff made. And brings the play to an end.
This offense relies on his running back as much as any offense in the NFL. That's the reason why he's in the top 10 of carries so far this season.
Second down coming up. The Lions come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Ebron's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Lions will come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
The give. He's taken down at the 30. Now as we look at the numbers, here's a team winning, even though they have not been running the football with great dominance today.
No, they haven't run it well, and of course, when you're winning the game and it gets in the second half, you'd like to run the football to work the clock down. If I was them, I would keep trying to run the football.
2nd and 8. Handoff. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 8. Eyeing that left side. Interception. It's got some daylight. And that'll close the gap.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. That's a timeout call. They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. The Lions bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Lions take it from the 43. Handoff out of the I formation. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. It's a 2 tight end formation. They bring in the extra tight end. Quick drop back. Taken down at the 33. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Keeps it here. Got a hand on it. forcing the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Second down following that incompletion. Offense lines up here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Ball's thrown, incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. But then lost it on the hit.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Lions set to kick it. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Dalton's got it in the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down and 10. The defense gets the sack. Second down now. They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. And they swap them again. The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And they overcome the sack. 3rd down on the way. Offense lines up here. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. An open lane. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And the offense will call a timeout. The Bengals decide to punt it. He wants to return this one. Picks up 8 here. First down coming up. The Lions with an empty backfield look here. Going for the home run. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Second down coming up.
Well, let's go. Grab 38. Grab 38.
The Lions snap it up at the 26. trying to work that left side. That ball has been picked off. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down, offense readying for the snap. This will be the final snap. That's an interception. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here.
Let's go.
Nickel formation for the defense here. First and 10. Play action. Throws the pass. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.